Welcome. Let's get started. This is episode 46. I have so much to talk about today. I'm really excited to be here. It's been a while. I've been releasing daily how to knit videos for some of my friends who do not know how to knit yet, so I'm hoping that those short tutorials will help. I started releasing them on December 1st, and then I release one video per day for 9 days. And it covers just the basics. So if you're interested in that, they are on this YouTube channel. This is a fiber podcast all about knitting, crocheting, and yarn dyeing. And my name is Judy. Welcome. How have you been? Have you been knitting? Crocheting, maybe? I've been doing a lot of that. So I have a lot to share with you. I have finished objects. I have some works in progress. I have some upcoming pattern releases to talk about. I have some acquisitions and a collaboration. Finally, 2 knit-alongs to talk about. So it's a lot. So I'm going to try to fit it all in one, but if I can't, I'll do 2 episodes. But anyway, it is not too cold today. It's very cloudy, and we're expecting a nice snowstorm tomorrow. So by the time you see this podcast, I will be in a winter wonderland. We're getting about a foot of snow here in New Hampshire, and I couldn't be happier. So in case you didn't know, I love snow. So you can find me as the Autumn Acorn on Ravelry. And we do have a group, a Ravelry group. I have a Facebook group as well that is called The Autumn Acorn Knits. You can find me on Instagram, where I'm most active, as The Autumn Acorn. So we're going to start with finished objects. This is a finished object that I started a while ago, and I'm going to put my notes down, but I'm going to need to refer to those quite often. I started this little dress probably, my goodness, it might have even been 2 years ago. I originally knitted my granddaughter Charlie one of these, and then her mom accidentally shrunk it. So I promised her another one, and then, as you know, time gets away and the dress never happened. So I did finish the second. This is my own pattern called the Charlie dress, and it's a free pattern on my website and on my Ravelry page. Very simple dress knit with fingering weight yarn. For this dress I used mini skeins. I had a mini skein set, and it took all of that. So, and the bottom has this cute kind of border. So I think it's really sweet. I hope it fits Charlie. She'll get this for Christmas. If it doesn't, her sister Blake will grow into it. So that's off the needles. The second thing I started a long time ago and never finished. This was going to be, I made this pattern up and I was going to release the pattern. But once I finished it, I decided I wasn't going to. There were so many parts of it that I couldn't remember because it was so long ago. I do think it's really cute, and these little leggings will be for Blake. They were knit in some yarn that I dyed naturally. I want to say this was using walnut and madder root, and it is a fingering weight yarn. I used a US 1, size US 1 needle for these, circular, and there's a elastic band, so I put some of this 3/4 inch non-roll elastic, just a piece in the top because I wanted it to have stretch but still stay up on her little body. And there are short rows in the back so that the back does raise up higher than the front. And the little legs, I like them rolled up, but they don't have to be rolled up. They could also just be down like that. So I think they're sweet, and I hope that they fit little Blake Violet. There's this really cool, well, I think it's cool, this really cool crotch that I knit. Again, I have no idea how I did any of this, so there's no way that I could rewrite this pattern. So anyway, these little pants will go to Blake for Christmas. Can't wait to see her chubby little legs in them. Let's see what's next. Well, I've been knitting a ton of magic heel socks. I literally can't stop. Yeah, it's bad, but this is what I've got going on so far. Some of these you've already seen. So yeah, obviously you've seen the original, and I want to say I think you have seen the ones that I knit with the crazy Zauberball, but I'm not positive. But here they are. I'll let you look at the blocked one. So this pair is finished. Crazy Zauberball pair. Done. Happy about that. I also knit a pair of Christmas socks. I dyed up some minis on some pure wool. Here's the one mini that I have left. I called it Candy Cane. And I knit a pair of magic socks using it. And I think they came out super cute. I'm really happy with them. They fit really well. I think I went with the smaller size. So I cast on the lowest number. And I think they came out great. They fit really, really well. And I'm excited to wear them for Christmas. I want to say they took, I think, 4 minis. Pretty sure 2 minis a piece. That's all it took. So then I finished my sport weight socks, magic heel socks, that I use naturally dyed yarn that I had dyed using turmeric, and I don't remember what the top was dyed with. But I had fun with this. I decided for the heel I would add a little embellishment, so I did like a line of the contrasting color on the top and where the heel ends. These are so squishy and comfy. I definitely want to knit more in sport weight yarn because while they did come out bigger, they're like almost like a slipper. They're super squishy and cozy. Love the way these fit. Then I have this pair here, which I used this 84% superwash merino and 16% cotton with some, it has some Donegal nep in it, so they're little white tweed flecks, I guess you'd say. And I had dyed this up a while ago. It's a very interesting yarn. I've never worked with anything quite like it. A little different than a true tweed. They're just like little nubs, but here's the first sock. I thought they looked really cute finished up. I'm not sure if you can make out all the texture in the little slubbies, but really fun. I still have the second one left to do though. And plenty of yarn left to do that in, so yeah, real pretty. I love this. So yeah, I have been a crazy woman making magic socks. I'm not finished though. There is another pair here that you have seen one of these already in my autumn mini skein set. Again, this is on a natural Peruvian Highland wool, so really sturdy. And I started the second one. So that's what I have so far, and I'm using, for these, I'm using a US 1.5 double point needle, and I really like these needles a lot. I gave up on the Haya Sharps. They were just causing me so many injuries. I don't know how anybody can use them. The double points at least. But These also are really squishy because, well, in the pattern, there are two options. You can knit this multicolor option with a little color work in it, which makes a really squishy sock because a lot of the areas are knit with double strands, so really warm sock. I also included at the end of the pattern the directions to make a one color version. And if you didn't receive that update, please reach out to me and I will get you that copy, because I did update that on Ravelry, where you can easily distribute the updates. On Etsy and my website, it's not so easy, so that is a bit of a problem that I have to work out. But anyway, these are being housed in my cute little Bolga basket, and these are like my Halloween colors, so I thought fall-y colors would work really well. That's why I put this in. And so yes, those should be finished in a couple of days, I would say. Then I also have, in this more Christmassy basket, I have this set of minis, which I plan to make a pair of magic heel socks in. And I have this set right now. I have a few of these left in the shop. I don't think I have any other mini skeins left, but I think these are really pretty. There are 6 in here, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 3-ply fingering weight, 80 yards, 20 grams each. And I thought they turned out as a really pretty set. I hope that you can see them in the plastic. Okay, let's see. Next finished object. Ooh, I forgot one. I'm going to have to grab it, but is right here. And it is this hat. This is the Jess Hat. And this is, here's the top. I thought that turned out pretty. The story behind this hat is that my cousin Jess saw some yarn that I had dyed up. Here it is. In this Aran weight, and she fell in love with it. And rather than buy a skein, she said, "Hey, cuz," she's my cousin, "can you just knit or crochet me a hat with that? And, you know, I'll pay you for the hat." And I said, "I have a better idea. I'd be happy to knit you a hat in this, and I will send it to you, and all I ask in return is a picture of you wearing the hat so that I can release the pattern." So anyway, I think it is such a pretty stitch, very simple, with a ribbed border, and Jess has a small head, so I made her the size small. The best part about the hat, though, is that it's reversible. So on the other side is this super cool, like, I don't know, it almost looks like brioche to me or something, and I love it. And the top still looks really neat, but yeah, this swirly kind of, I don't know, cute, right? So I'm not sure which side she's gonna like best, but I hope she loves it. I'm gonna ship that off to her tomorrow. So then hopefully we'll get some pictures back, and then we can get this test knit. Pattern has all been typed up. So if you're interested in testing this hat, please reach out. I knit one for myself, and I added a pom-pom to this, so this one will obviously not be reversible. And I made this bigger to fit my head. On the bottom, I used a different, it's a different shade of yarn, lighter, gold, more golden. And then here is the other side of it. So I thought it looked cute with the pom-pom, but again, now it's not reversible. I also knit it in some yarn I got from KNITCRATE. in this color brown. That was this second one I knit, I think. There's the bottom. And yeah, looks cute. So I'm happy with this. I have one of my acorn soaps in there, so it makes the everything in the basket smell really good. There's my basket, and oh, here is the ball of yarn balled up in golds and pinks. Or probably more like a berry color. And then here is the other yarn. It was a tonal brown shade. Thought it would match everything. So I think I'm going to give this as a gift. And like I said, this one I'm keeping, and this one I'm sending to my cousin Jess. I'd like to introduce you to the Fox Whisperer. This is a beautiful woolly hooded shawl made out of Nutiden, the unspun wool from Sweden that I always talk about. And it has this really beautiful picot edge, and it kind of ruffles. And then, like I said, I made the hood, and I used the contrasting color, which I think is called linen. Here's the top of the hood. I used both colors together, and yeah, I am not going to put it on right now because it's a very warm shawl. But because we're getting snow tomorrow, Joe promised he would take photos of me wearing it so that I can get this pattern out to be tested. So if you're interested in testing this, you would need to use either Nutiden wool or some sort of woolly wool. It definitely maybe like an Icelandic wool. Plutolopi is similar to Nutiden, something like that. This is truly meant for outerwear, very warm, very, very warm. So, the Fox Whisperer, stay tuned for that. And I think that's it for finished objects. Pretty sure that's everything for the finished objects. And I only have, well, I showed you my sock work in progress. And then I also have this, which I haven't worked on in a while. My Secret Little Crop by Jessie Maed. There's a picture of it. And Jessie had offered, I think this pattern was free. I think she had offered this for free. Maybe she still is. Normally it's a pay for a pattern, but she was having a special, so I thought that was really nice. And this is all I have so far on my Secret Little Crop. So not much exciting things to show you on this. Here's the yarn. It is finger weight, and that's the name of it. Yeah. So I haven't gotten very far, but I lost interest. But I'm sure I'll get my interest back again. So I wanted to let you know that I did release a few patterns. The One Love Cardi was released on November 14th. You may remember this one. I absolutely love this cardigan. And yep, so that is available. All the places I sell patterns, I'll make sure I have all of those listed in the show notes. I also released the Frost Fairy jacket. This one was a long time coming, but this is a really sweet raglan style jacket with buttons and a collar. You can also make it without the collar. You can make it with a hood. It's got some nice texture at the bottom, and this is now available. Oh, and the cuff. This is now available for sale where all my patterns are sold. And is that everything? I've been busy. The Canoe Shawl, which you've seen before, I am going to be releasing very soon. Perhaps by the time you watch this video, the Canoe Shawl will be out. I did not have this test knit. This will be a free pattern. Perfect to use up all those Advent minis that you might be getting right now. And it is shaped like a canoe. I'll try to put some pictures in. So that you can see it better. It's 7 feet long, so it's pretty hard for me to show you it in its entirety, but here, maybe this will give you a better idea. I hope you can see this. That is the Canoe Shawl, so that will be coming very soon. Again, free pattern. Oh, and then A Whisper in the Wind will be coming out. It is not ready yet. It's still with the tech editor. And you guys on Instagram named it. I could not come up with a good name for this. And you said, how about not Whisper in the Wind, Whisper in the Woods. So sorry. Whisper in the Woods. This is made out of mohair. And once this is back, which I expect it to be soon, probably by next week, I will be looking for test knitters for this. So if you're interested, I especially need sizes extra small, small, large, and then anything larger than that, up to 3X. So yeah, really sweet. Oh, I should say on the final version, it's going to have buttons going all the way down, I decided, and they won't be as close together. They'll be a little more spaced, so that'll be a little different, but otherwise it should look pretty much the same. Let's see, that was a lot. Let's move on to acquisitions. My friend Florence sent me some stitch markers, which I thought was so sweet, and she sent me this really pretty card too. Thank you, Florence. I know I've already thanked you, but it was so kind of you to do. Let me get them out. There are a lot in here. She was so kind. I hope you can see that. So many. And I really needed these the most. So she put in quite a few of those little rings. They're so cute though. Love them. I really love this heart. This is one of my favorites. Isn't that darling? So anyway, that was such a nice surprise and very useful and helpful. I also, my cousin Lisa came to visit, and she's starting up her own business, and she brought me, she let me choose, she brought all of her products, and she let me choose 2 pair of earrings. So I chose these beautiful blue ones, and then I chose these with peach and orange, and the name of her business, as you can see, is Chic Designs. She's located in Tunbridge, Vermont. And these are made of polymer clay. They take her a very long time to make because of all of the different layers she has to put in just to get those colors. And they all come out different. No two pair are alike. She also uses nickel-free wires. And then she also makes, and she let me choose one, and it was so hard to choose. She makes these beautiful ornaments. Same technique. Again, they take a very long time, she said. They're just so pretty. She has all different colors and styles, and no two are alike. So, yeah. Beautiful. So, thank you, Lisa, if you're watching. I really appreciated it, and I really enjoyed our visit. I'm drinking my own version of a Starbucks pumpkin cold brew. What's it called? Cold brew pumpkin cream. Really delicious. So I also received this yarn, this box of yarn from Kraemer Yarns, and I haven't opened it yet. It's a little gift. This is a yarn review. So Kraemer Yarns sent me looks like they sent 5 of this color. And let me tell you what this is called. I love this color. It's gorgeous. Alright, so this was spun in Pennsylvania. And the color is called Spice. It is a number 5 yarn, so it's a chunky weight. And it's 100% domestic wool. And then they sent me one skein in this color, which is gorgeous too. This is called Sandstone. So my plan is to make some sort of color work garment, design a garment with this. And then I will let you know what I think of this yarn, but so far I think it's awesome. It feels really good. I love that it was spun here in not here, but in Pennsylvania in the USA. So we'll see, made in America with American wool. So I'm really excited to test out that yarn. So thank you, Kraemer Yarns. I also received this from We Are Knitters. I'm sure you have heard of that company. They sent me a kit for the Wolka sweater, which is a mohair sweater. And I have not opened it yet, as you can tell. This is also a yarn review that I'll be doing. So let's see what you get. So they send you your needles. These are long ones. And you get, this must be the pattern. Yep. A Wolka sweater. Looks like it has the directions. Yep. Pretty cool. Oh, it looks like a really neat construction. And then, what else is in here? You get some fun stickers. And, okay, they give you your darning needles, sewing needles. And you get a little fabric label, pretty cute. And the yarn, so let's take a look at the yarn. Looks like 4 balls. Oh, pretty. Of Touch Me Mohair. That looks lovely. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This is 54% baby alpaca, 22% super kid mohair, 24% mulberry silk. Wow. That sounds absolutely heavenly. I cannot wait. Yep, there are four balls in here, so that should make a beautiful sweater. Stay tuned. I'll let you know what I think of this, but so far I think it's a fantastic little kit. So thank you, We Are Knitters. I really appreciate it. It says the coolest wooden needles. In case you didn't know, We Are Knitters is located in Spain. They have such lovely people working for that company. You'd never even know I opened it. Okay, now I want to talk about the giveaways for the Magic Heel Socks KAL that's been going on. We have almost 200 people in the group already, and there's a lot of activity going on. Lots of finished projects, finished socks have already been posted in the group. So let me show you. I'm going to insert photos in here for each prize package because it's difficult. It's difficult to show you everything, but there will be 4 prize packages. And let me just get my list of donations. There were so many donations, you guys. So many. Alright. So this is one of the prize packages. This was sent by Yarn Sundae, this beautiful sock yarn ball. There's Yarn Sundae. And the color is Clown Sundae. And she sent these sweet little progress keepers as well. That's one prize in this package. If you win, you will also receive this beautiful hand-spun skein of yarn from Wildflower Knits. So gorgeous. And you will also receive this gorgeous project bag. This is by White Clover Studio, and this is a drawstring bag. It's just so beautiful. I'll show you the inside as well. It is beautiful. And she also has included this little stitch marker, and there's her card. I'll be sure all of these shops are linked in the show notes. You will also receive this little stitch marker from me. This is a pressed Wildflower. As well as a few stitch markers from Florence again in this little bag. So that will all go to one winner. This next prize package has these beautiful hand warmers by Farmhouse Knits Co. in this beautiful color, plum. They are so soft and cozy. You will receive this beautiful yarn sock set from Noble Thread. How gorgeous that is. This is called Amelie. It comes with 231 yards, two skeins that are 231 yards, and one mini. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And Caroline is a natural dyer. She put them in this little tote, which I thought was sweet. You will also receive, and I'm not going to open this up, but you'll see in the photo this really cute set. It has like a needle fob and scissors, and this is by Designs by Lisa. There are 3 little things in here. You will also receive this very large project bag in this really pretty houndstooth felt material. And on the inside, it is, I would call that, yeah, that's a gray fabric. This is very roomy, big enough for a sweater project. And this is also by White Clover Studios, and she included this really pretty stitch marker in there as well. You will also receive this little doggy stitch marker from me. And Florence included some stitch markers for you as well. And then also from White Clover Studio, also a needle cozy to match the beautiful project bag. So all of that is one prize package. Arrow Acres Farm sent this beautiful skein of their farm yarn. This is an alpaca. It's so gorgeous. So soft and squishy. And here is their label. Also, from White Clover Studio, she sent this needle cozy. Very holiday-ish, and this stitch marker. We also have from Melissa of Knitty by Nature. She sent over a set of stitch markers as well, winter themed. Cute. And Florence sent some more stitch markers for you for this set. And then my sister Val, hi Val, she sent over this little sweet little sock project bag. Inside is a little mushroom she felted, and this little baby doll wearing red, and then this beautiful skein of yarn that she hand dyed. And this is 2-ply DK weight, 50% wool, 50% tencel, which is a plant fiber, I believe. And this little card, this little sheep card. Oh, this was designed by Katie Green. I didn't realize that until just now. How cute. From Katie Greenbean's podcast. I love that podcast. That is everything in that prize package. And then we have our last prize package. And I'm still waiting for, there'll be a little white teddy bear added to this package. Sarah at Tiny Happy Knits is donating a little cream teddy bear, so that should be in the mail soon, and that will be in this prize package as well. And also a little project keeper from me. I'm including a little mushroom. And Hope from Hopeful Making sent this adorable set of stitch markers. And there is Hope's business card. And White Clover Studio sent over yet another adorable project bag. I would say this is a good sock size. Zipper and the inside. Super cute. Love the daisies. And she included another little stitch marker. So generous. And a little mini. Yeah. Oh, so, and then the bear. And also included in this prize package are, so we have some patterns that have been donated, as well as there's a t-shirt coming too that says Be Kind. That'll be in one of these packages as well. Wildwood Designs ME is donating 2 patterns of your choice from her site. Jessie at Yessy Designs is offering 1 pattern of choice from her shop. Jill at Knit Sisu is offering 1 pattern of choice. And Emily of Yarnbrary is offering any sock pattern. So those patterns will also be included in these prize packages as well. I think I mentioned everyone. I hope so. Thank you everyone again for being so generous and sending in all of these prizes. I really appreciate it, and I know that the winners are going to be so happy. So if you haven't joined the KAL, I think you should get in there now. You have until December 30th to enter your socks. You can enter as many pairs as you want, as long as they are knit with the Magic Heel Socks pattern. I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. White Clover Studio said that I could choose something that from what she sent over. And so I chose this beautiful little project bag. Look at this. How cute is that? Little progress keeper. There's the inside. It's beautiful white. And I think this will be perfect for socks. So thank you so much. I love this. It has linen on the bottom. It's really, really beautiful. And there's her tag again. I think you should definitely go check out her shop. Again, I will leave all of the links in the show notes. But she also included this really cute little acorn for me and some tea. So sweet. Card. I love it, Kathy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, that is everything I have to talk about today. It has been really fun talking to you, and I hope everybody is doing well. I'll try to record again soon. Hopefully before Christmas. But if I don't, I hope you all have a really wonderful holiday and stay well. Bye! I guess.
Yep.
Mama. 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 You're cute.